Hey, I don't know if we have long-term fans, but if any of you are one, then you probably know that there's one episode of the Cool Jays that you never got to see. A hard drive that I had malfunctioned because I knocked it off my desk about 2 years ago, and we lost what might have been our greatest episode we ever recorded. And it was a real crying shame. So I enlisted the power of hackers and cyber criminals and money. The rest of it's a joke, but that's not a joke. I legitimately spent $1,450 on this fucking hard drive. And we got it back! We got it back! I am so excited we got it back. Without any further ado, here is the episode you never got to see. Enjoy.
So, I was thinking we should all make a video game.
That's a great idea, dude! We should totally, do that! I'm in!
What else has she been telling this girl while I was gone?
What the fuck? I'm not allowed to talk to my roommate?
Why stop at my childhood dreams? It's a free-for-all. What about my pet rabbit, Mochi? Mochi's what I was talking about. Like the rice. Like, grinded up rice into it's weird. But it's good. Or the time I wet myself in elementary school. Or my 3 sizes. Oh, what's so bad about 3 sizes?
Hey, remember when your rabbit died?
Either of us having the skills required to make a video game. Really? Clover just said all sorts of complicated coding doohickeys and shit. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should just be like, yo, Jeffrey, we should make a game. I know you're into the coding stuff.
I know you know how to make a game.
I don't have the time to catch up. Unlike you, I have a full-time job. Then quit.
Yeah, we'll switch. You get a job, and then I work on the game.
You're being too serious about this, Nekohime. All I'm telling you to do is quit your job and make a video game. It's not
3
that
weeks.
bad. I don't like to be told I'm too serious by a girl wearing a stupid pair of cat ear headphones. I can't talk. I yawn.
Says the person who
fucking
says, yeah, and fucking...
Has cat, stockings and shit. But we don't need to make anything complex. It'll be fine if we make a short, sweet, simple, narrative-focused game. I don't know, like Sakura Gamer, for example.
Do you think this is how Sakura Gamer got made?
What if, this is the origin story of,
this is based on a true story of how they made this. Oh my god, you mean a novel? Visual?
Exactly. Those are super quick to churn out. They're popular too. They're just roasting their own game. This is amazing.
We don't even have to be here at this point.
Hold it. I grab onto Suki's shoulder. I think I'm starting to get a headache. Do visual novels even
Nope. In my opinion, visual novels are games. You make choices.
Well, what's the name of Telltale? Telltale Games.
See, my point exactly.
Yeah, my point exactly.
Have you ever played Minecraft Story Mode? Well, if you can't make any choices, it's actually a kinetic novel. Get it
Jesus,
right.
Clover's a full gamer. I didn't even know that. So you're just in it for the adorable girls? Oh shit, they're roasting the fan base now. Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. And I like how it has the word gamer in the title.
Clover's face flushes.
We're gonna get so many YouTube clicks.
You shouldn't download too many illegal torrents from unsafe websites. Yeah, Jeffrey, you shouldn't do that.
I never would ever. And I do not torrent my games. In fact, I hurt at the suggestion. Only vile, evil people do that.
Yeah, let's read that again. Vile and evil people do that.
Look, man, you have wounded my pride as a gamer. Save that. We need to go back to that screen all the time.
Visual novels still aren't games.
Fat dab. They are a subset of games. Dude, she is pissed.
Who won? You decide.
I feel like we're on opposite sides. We should have picked the other characters.
I don't know.
I've officially been roasted for torrenting games, so.
Yeah, but in visual novels, you only click to advance the text.
That's still interaction. Thank you very much.
Turning the pages of a book is technically interaction, but no one would call that exciting or challenging gameplay, okay? Maybe if a visual novel had gameplay segments, it could be considered a game. Yeah, exactly. But the key word here is gameplay. Choices don't count. Especially not meaningless choices that only alter a few sentences of text at most.
I like how we had that whole conversation.
Yeah. Just how lazy can you be?
You literally did the same thing in this game. And since when were you the arbiter of what counts as a game, Nekohime?
Since I decided to learn C++ and Java to code actual video games involving things like character stats, maps, and inventories.
Okay, but like outside of that, that's an outdated way of thinking. There's nothing wrong with cute character designs and branching narratives.
But there's no flavor.
Flavor?
It's not interesting, like making porridge and forgetting to add the sugar. Like, what the fuck?
Not everyone likes sugar as much as you do.
This is like the best game ever. It's like fanfics, but like they actually do everything, like draw out everything and stuff.
That's way too much effort for a fanfic.
Oh yeah, like, but the fanfic market in Japan is huge.
It just feels like fanfics, like, never... I feel like nobody that writes fanfics is really good at anything.
And also, like, it's weird because you can actually sell fanfics and make money in Japan.
That shouldn't be legal.
I don't know, maybe if you change it enough. I guess you're just using the same character, but you're just like, I don't know. It's weird.
It's just a different guy who's really good at fighting and is named Goku and wears orange.
I bite my lower lip. I feel like I'm flogging a dead horse here. I guess nobody cares about my opinion. Clover and Suki have already decided their plan of action long before I got here. I could always try to argue, but like, you know, oh shit, we got like a lot of options and none of them are gonna matter. Wait, all of these are the same! It would be utterly meaningless and it wouldn't make any difference. It's not like I have a choice. They wouldn't listen to me anyway, even think about it as a waste. I love this. My resolve crumbles slowly piece by piece. Like an old fruit flan left in the back of a cupboard. Like, see, you don't have to... Like, what's with stylistic text and stuff like that?
Huh? What, you mean like italics and stuff?
No, like that last one. It was like an old fruit flan left in the back of a cupboard. Like,
oh, yeah,
that's excessive. But also, that's
they pulled out a thesaurus.
Like books do that, visual novels do that. Like I'm sure, like 10 years from now, you're gonna have like these language arts high school teachers talking about. Now look at this one line from Sakura Gamer, like an old fruit flan left in the back of a cupboard. Now what do you think that means? And then you're gonna have a test on it.
Hello, my name is Frank. I'm gonna do my book report on Sakura Gamer. This book was really good. It had a lot of plot, and that's what I liked about it. My favorite part was when they were eating the rice porridge at the beginning. Anyway.
What part about that made you your favorite? After, you know, she said she didn't want to say nya, so like, she said nya. And then there's like one student in the room who's like, yeah!
The literature teacher's like, oh, when she said nya, that was actually a deep symbolism for her inner torment.
Yeah, I actually read that when I was like 35, and I saw a lot of symbolism throughout the story, synonymous with gamer society.
It really symbolizes how oppressed she is as a gamer.
Don't you think so, Nekohime? Like, don't you? I hate how they call themselves by their gamer tag.
Yeah, we moved past that somehow, but that is still cringe.
Don't you think it would be wonderful? I mean, it is better than that being her real name.
I can't wait for this to end with like Suki coming up with some like legal loophole and just like pocketing all the cash and running. I know it's like not what you're into or whatever, but like come on, you like poems or whatever, just do it.
When I was younger, I used to think I had a talent as a writer. When I was younger, I was delusional. I can't believe I ever sent those ridiculous over-the-top poems to Clover of all people. My poem in first grade, titled "If I Had a Dog," I would take him on walks. If I had a dog, fuck this. Okay.
That was a pretty good poem.
And what are you planning to do with this game when you've finished it? Ugh, game. I can't believe I've already started calling this visual novel a game. What would happen to my moral code, my ethics, my credos?
I can't wait for the like plot of this game to be Nekohime slightly like over time realizing that visual novel is a game. Why would you ever pick I Can't Disappoint Suki? What has Suki done at this point? She pissed us off at a shrine, she moved in with no warning, and then never talked to us until now. I guess my vote is for Clover. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, I think Clover.
I think Clover just so that I can have lines, if anything.
She was always there whenever I needed somebody to vent to and not be sus about, while playing Among Us, or a shoulder to cry on, and she was right. Making a game together always was our dream, though. Like, she's saying all this like stuff that makes sense. Imagine if she picked Suki. Like, what would they say here?
I honestly kind of want to know. We should have saved.
Are you gonna take a shower with your clothes on again? No. What if it's like throughout the story she takes more and more of her clothes off as she's like, like every time she takes a shower. This time she has her glasses off. Because she's gaining more confidence throughout the story, and that's just the lore.
I'm so
like imagine the
now.
language arts teacher being like, yeah, so she was taking off more clothes throughout the visual novel. Most people think that was just fan service, but it was actually symbolizing how confident she became throughout the story.
The portrait of the yellow flower on the left symbolizes an innocence of like the childhood desire to make a game, but the red flower is more the adulthood and having to stick with responsibilities.
Hey, I would totally buy that. Like,
and as you see, the yellow flower's on the left because you can only go right. You always look from left to right when reading, so it symbolizes the passage of time, looking more from the left to more to the right.
And if you notice, the candlestick on the right has 3 candles on it because there are 3 girls in the room. And there are 3 doors. And the 4th one, you don't really see a door. That's because that is the stairs.
That symbolizes a staircase, which you can use to move from the ground floor of the house to the 2nd floor.
Hey, Clover. Knock. Knock.
Oh, who's there?
Are you busy?
Are you busy who? You can come in, dude. I don't have anything to hide.
I want to hide.
Oh shit. That's an incredibly different sentence.
I can already tell we're gonna have at the top of our search list Sakura Gamer at the top of our Oh no. Like, imagine if there's like a Cool J's plushie in the background of this very interesting photo.
Dude, honestly, Sakura Gamer developers, hit me up. We could do a Cool J's collab. Sakura Cool J's.
The Sakura Cool J's.
I'm in, honestly.
And you choose to date either me or you. Clover shifts. She waves her behind. Her thighs jiggle in a strangely appealing manner. Stop.
I work with children. I just want to remind you of that.
Visual novel isn't
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Can we just keep going? You'll never guess, but the most popular kind of visual novel is
gamer. No.
Gamer-related visual novels.
Clover drags her fingernails against her keyboard. Is she trying to build some sort of suspense?
The erotic kind. That involve gamers.
You just have one of this as your thumbnails, and it's called "This video will get a lot of views."
I can't. I'm too much of a bitch to do that.
But that'd be so funny though. Like you're like in on the meme though. Like if you were doing that intentionally to get views, that'd be funny, or that'd be cringe. But if you're saying this video will get views and you're just being a meme, that'd be funny.
Alright. I'll say that and you'll probably forget about it by the time the video comes out.
Oh,
and then I won't have to do it.
And then I'll change the thumbnail and the title after it is uploaded.
Are you in? Like, are you in, dude? Because I've already signed you up.
That's not it. I'm just, I need to think about it a little, do some calculations.
Read some porn.
Maybe.
I have a lot of good visual novels I could lend you.
Hey, I've got a lot too.
A lot.
Why am I asking about Clover's pornography? demographic preferences. Anyway, this isn't a typical conversation friends have.
So anyway, John, what porn do you like?
So I'm into typically, isn't that what people like?
Some people like that, but there's also a lot of super hardcore fetish visual novels out there. I can't believe I fucking had to read that today.
Well, first of all,
I messed up my line. I think we're gonna do a visual novel with some lewd scenes, whatever. We get back with a competent artist. The plot of this game is fucking bizarre. We gotta like build up to the sex scenes, you know? There's gotta be like a little bit of light titillation there. you
wait,
know?
there's sex scenes?
In this game? Oh no. Susan's gonna be really pissed.
Who the fuck is Susan?
You don't know about Susan Wojcicki? CEO of YouTube?
Nope.
It should be like sexy, but like cute at the same time. Wide eyes and smiling faces. You know, innocence.
Very innocent.
Yeah, that's when I look at this image with no text over it, this is exactly what I expect for innocent, you know?
This is my new background.
This is
you know,
some
that's
good
a-
old Christian fun. We gotta release an episode of this, and then immediately release the Bible game episode.
We'll call it Christian Week.
Christian Week!
And we'll release like holy games and then have like Sakura Gamer in it as well. What if we clickbaited this and had the thumbnail be God and have like Christian studies as the title and it's just Sakura Gamer? This game has the perfect balance of Sakura and gamer, you know?
Yeah, 100% gamer, 0% Sakura. It's the perfect
Well, oh yeah,
balance.
this isn't the Sakura, huh?
No, this is the gaming.
This is not the gaming!
This isn't what you do when you're gaming? No problems, dude. We're already making a visual novel. I was about to say game, but you know, I know how pissed you get about that, so...
Yeah, dumbass.
You're like ultra liable!
Even though I can't cook or clean or take competent showers? Or take my...
I am the best person.
What sucks? This means I have a similar taste in comedy to a person who makes visual novels about gaming.
Fuck. Dude, we should have him on for a guest on the Cool J's episode.
Do we even know if it's a guy?
Probably.
Damn, their fan base is pretty like significant.
I guess they won't look the other way for the little Cool J's.
Winged Cloud, Crappy Games Wiki.
Love it. Being with you fires me up, Nekohime. You're actually insane. Since you're always like serious, I feel like I should be serious too. Even though I've never done that in this entire game. Sakura Gamer Visual Novel Review.
Does it say masterpiece made among portion?
Let's see.
Clearly the best game made in
While
our
Sakura
generation.
Gamer still features a lot of the same elements that are expected, the visual novel posed by my Winged Cloud. This visual novel is probably among the best within the Sakura franchise.
Yo, we lucked out!
If future Sakura games continue to follow this trend, which was established back in Sakura Space, perhaps the critics will be able to overlook the excessive nudity and acknowledge that the visual novel line is more than just hot animal girls getting frisky with one another.
What? This visual novel is actually good?
If you were to ask anyone why they're playing Sakura blank, most would probably say they're just here for the attractive anime girls. Attractive females...
No, we're here for the gaming.
Yeah, they don't understand at all. Attractive females are certainly present in Sakura Gamer, but this visual novel that also features a distinctively written storyline. There's foreshadowing, introspective monologues, and important themes that are expressed as the three girls work
Wait,
together.
so is the person who wrote this a language arts teacher in middle school or high school? What the fuck is this chair, by the way?
It looks
She
like
has two mirrors on either side of her bed?
windows.
Oh, no, this is a window. Are you sure that... Why would you have such weird windows? But I guess it is a window.
Yeah, it's the same. It's a window.
Did you see the fucking transition? Wait.
Oh! They put so much effort in that transition. You can't even judge, man.
She even moved her hand. Did you see that? Oh. Yeah, they've got to be cute girls, of course. That's what sells. She does not, like, try to hide it at all.
She doesn't give a shit about
I love
visual
that.
novels. She just wants cash.
Yeah, I kind of respect that, though.
She's on that Sigma male grind set, not gonna lie.
No, we're going to offer our beloved readers a unique experience. They'll be able to form close personal bonds with an array of cute, interesting girls with adorable quirks. Like, look at me. I love sitting on a couch. Then I'll have to make sure the girls are really, really cute. That should hook the readers if the story can. Honestly, the only thing hooking me to the story is just the funny memes about roasting themselves in the visual novel.
The only thing hooking me to this story is that we get to play Cuphead after we finish this.
Maybe the cute and colorful images of big-eyed girls with large breasts is the real draw of these supposed novels. Imagine if like you were a hardcore visual novel fan and you're like reading this.
Yeah, you'd be so pissed, right?
I'm sure there are some people, there's some Steam discussions where they're like, Sakura Gamer went too far.
Went too far. I mean, no, I'm telling you, at the end, she's gonna realize how awesome visual novels are. That's gonna be the character arc. Your fingernail is really fucking long.
Oh, I just forgot to cut him. I'm a gamer.
Like a breeze running through the petals of a cherry blossom tree. Almost like a Sakura tree, because that's exactly what that is.
Huge, dude. The literature teacher's going insane right now.
Holy shit! If you think about the fact that the game is called Sakura Gamer, and they like created a synonym for like a spring breeze running through the petals of a cherry blossom tree. A cherry blossom tree is Sakura in Japanese. Like holy shit! Oh my god.
That means that's so deep.
I tried to make each girl target a specific fetish. You know, one girl has big boobs, the other girl has bigger boobs, and the third girl, she has big boobs. You know, it's pretty great, pretty creative.
Wow.
There is an r/flat is justice community, but we don't talk about that community, right?
I'm learning so much. See, whenever anyone asks me what I'm into, the answer is always
Gamer.
literally anyone who will take me. I'm incredibly desperate.
You need to make them different, but there also needs to be a few common traits to ground them into the story's universe. In this one, we're all gamers. You know, like...
Dude, imagine how much content we would have if we bought all the games.
Quite a lot, actually. I feel like I've commentated, and though it's rare, there are quite a lot of talented people in this world, too, you know? But finding people who are both passionate about a project and talented enough to see it through to the end? Now you're just roasting me, okay?
Yeah,
I'll upload more frequently.
Yeah, and then it's like, anybody who's playing this game and has gotten to this point is gonna feel incredibly sad when they read that, because it's like, oh god, my life is terrible. I'm bad at everything.
No, and then the next text is like imagine if you were playing a game called Sakura Gamer and didn't finish the game. Like, wouldn't you feel so bad?
Yeah, at that point you have to finish the game. They blackmailed you into it.
I tend to take inspiration from my surroundings. I think that's how all artists are. Like, for example, this one character called The Table, I based it on a table.
It's just like a PNG of a chair, at the very least. Gaming.
This is the best game, honestly, like...
Really?
Yeah.
Name one game that's better than this.
I can't, that's my point.
There you go.
You
heard it here first, folks.
Hey, this is the best visual novel you've ever played, admit it.
It's the best visual novel I've ever played.
I love the self-advertising.
They're self-inserting. Sakura Angels, my favorite Sakura game.
Oh my god.
Now on sale.
That would be so funny. This time, Sakura Angels. Sakura Angels is now on sale for $2.99. Wonder if we should include voice acting in our visual novel. Nah, we already have the voice acting part. We're doing you a solid development.
Yeah. They should honestly just hire us to do the voice acting in all the Sakura games.
There's just an option called the Cool J option, and when you turn it on, you just have like terrible voice acting and commentary in the background. That would increase the production time, and I haven't even started to write it yet. I think.
Then what the hell have you done?
Besides, who would do the voices anyway? Clover, Suki, the Cool J. Yeah. I yawn. Oh, your cute character quirks that you're a cat. See? I'm learning.
Oh yeah.
First, however, I need something to drink. Something with a lot of sugar. She just like gets a pixie stick and dumps it in her water or some shit. I get out of bed and leave my room. I'm probably gonna see another lewd image of Clover. I push open the door without any real expectations. That's why I'm so surprised when I walk in on such an unusually intimate scene. Wait, don't tell me the other two.
What the fuck? Okay.
Hey, we still got oranges.
We're gaming now.
That's gotta be like if you had like a cool, like, what are they called? A soundboard. You have, we're gaming now.
We're gaming now.
You know what they're probably gonna do? They're probably gonna pull some like, oh, we were just practicing a scene in the visual novel that we wanted to write.
Oh, wow.
They're gonna pull that. You know they are.
That doesn't make any sense.
But see, the thing is, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to make a little bit of sense. Why are you still watching?
Yeah, just leave.
No, just open the fridge, like in their face.
Just like go walk past them. Hey guys, I'm just getting an orange.
Their chest pressed against together, so close that there isn't an inch of space between them. Oh, so we are using the superior
the
system.
Imperial
here.
system. Let's fucking go.
Must be warm. It looks warm. Maybe that's why Clover's.
It must be warm. It looks warm.
Maybe we should just have like a series called Voiced Terribly.
This is voiced terribly.
Yeah, this is another Voiced Terribly, isn't it? It's not fair. Why does my chest hurt so much? It doesn't bother me that they're both girls. I'm not like my parents.
Oh, this was the deep message of the game. It's so deep. Let's fucking go.
This scene was actually very symbolic to show that society has evolved from the previous generation where people would look down at... That isn't an issue.
Math teacher comes in and it's like, this game is actually very good at explaining the square inverse law because of the graph paper and the text.
I'm not even upset that Clover found herself a girlfriend, if that's what you'd call it. I selected her fucking name in the options twice now, and I'm not even dating her yet? Like, what? What is this? Wait, how is she hot if her back's against the fridge? Wouldn't that be cold?
Yeah, it should be cold.
Yeah, in Japan they have cram school, which is like a school after school.
Oh.
Which
That sounds terrible.
it is. Sorry. So let me get this straight. I find you two making out in my kitchen, but I'm not supposed to take it seriously? You were in front of my hot chocolate?
Hey, it's not just your kitchen. I pay rent too.
Not for the last 3 months.
That's not how my job works, okay? I paid on salary. It's not even a monthly, whatever.
Don't make fun of me. I wasn't. Don't call me pretty. We both know the truth. Yeah, you're not.
I've never been happy.
I suspected Suki of being a murderer before she arrived. I was just exaggerating, but now I see my concerns were too far off the mark. She is a murderer. She is a friendship murderer.
My friendship. Ugh.
She hasn't murdered any living flesh and blood creatures, at least I hope not. It's more intangible than that. She's murdered my emotions.
No, not my friendship.
I like to talk about my feelings. I can't believe it. I let her into my house on short
Wait,
notice.
come back, Nakamura. We need to go back to friendship.
Though she doesn't have a job and she brought hardly any
You
boys with her.
you gotta come to the funeral for our friendship.
They had to do it. Why they have to do it in the kitchen? She is obsessed with the kitchen.
Who cares, dude? Who actually cares?
Well, I do. Like, if someone was making out in front of my fridge when I'm trying to get a drink, I would be pissed off.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, how am I gonna get my milk now? Don't answer that.
But what about Suki? Why did she kiss Clover? I'm not sure. Well, Suki does mean love, in Japanese. But I don't know Suki well enough. I can't read her.
Remember, that's just her gamer tag. That's not her name.
Yeah, imagine having such a thoughtful conversation with yourself, thinking about stuff, but you're thinking in gamer tags.
Gamer tags, yeah.
God, why would Dude 45 say that? That's so mean.
It's so ultra cringe. Man, I hate Pikmin Fan 2003, 2002.
You can come in.
Yay!
And with this cherry exclamation, Clover pushes open.
Why do you keep saying ding? What?
I like how every scene they use a different transition.
Yeah, it's like the default Windows Movie Maker ones too, and I love it.
So are we ever gonna start the game development, or is that Gamer 2?
Like I feel like we still got a bit left,
Just finish the game.
There's no way we're finishing this.
How
tonight.
close is the game?
I have no idea, but okay. So I looked up some loser's Let's Play of Sakura Gamer,
Not our Let's Play.
and it's 15 parts long. And the part we're on right now,
But how many parts is each part? 10 minutes?
each part is 30 minutes. And the place we're at right now is part 6
That's pretty good.
of 15.
Then let's get halfway and then we'll...
Okay, wait, what? Let's see. How does part 7 end? Oh, they leave the house. Okay. They're like by a hedge, I guess.
Okay, that's all we need.
That we'll go until we see the hedge. Hedge percent.
Clover shows me the fingertip of her right hand. There's a small smudge of light brown pudding residue resting there.
Thanks for the food, nerd!
Clover pops the piece of leftover pudding into her mouth. I pull a face. Gross.
Don't be like that, Nakahime. This is how we bond. I steal pudding from you, I guess. I don't know if she takes it that seriously, really. It's just fun.
God damn it. So you invited your online friend over so you two could have wild sex in my house.
Well, no, but I mean, it's my house too. Yes, I mean,
Whatever. I don't know. It's also cringe because like she'll probably just answer with, "Oh, I do know you do." Unless you say Suki is more my type, which would be probably
that's kind of based, honestly.
what you want to be based.
Dude, you ever seen my Reddit karma? I have 2. Oh, come on, you are very cool.
You think?
Totally. 100% like shaking no on the head the whole time,
Like crossing her fingers behind
Yeah.
her.
No matter what happens, you'll always be my best friend. Chew?
Chew is like, it's like smooch, but Japanese.
Oh, I thought it was like Pikachu.
Is that big of a snack? She knows after our 10 years of correspondence that I like. Yo, if I could bribe someone's emotions with a few snacks, Jeffrey,
How
here's
are
a
you gonna end that?
Snickers.
How are you gonna end that sentence?
Jeffrey,
I'm afraid.
here's 2 donuts and
Go fucking kill JFK. What?
No, I already hired someone else to do that.
Oh, okay.
What? She never comes across like a serious person, but there are things even she values. I'm just glad that I'm one of them. Cool.
Yay. Hedge, damn it.
I'm sorry. I was raised by my grandma back in the shrine. She's pretty conservative.
Says the, like, person who wanted to do a porn game. Like, whatever.
We did calligraphy in my elementary school with ink stones and delicate brushes with tampered ends, but most of the kids messed around. When I had a go, one of the boys nudged my elbow and I knocked over my ink pot. My piece of paper was stained deep black.
My, in middle school we had to do, like, calligraphy stuff, but the art teacher knew I was really shit at, like, drawing, so they just gave me, like, a regular pen, and I was able to do it with that. Because they knew I wouldn't be able to actually accomplish it.
Wow.
That's like super depressing if you think about it, but like
I don't believe in you. Here's
Yeah.
a pen.
like I got a pen out of it, but like fuck.
Like I said, I had a traditional upbringing. My grandma's been teaching me calligraphy.
That's
since I
why
was
I
a kid.
became a gamer.
And I'm not just good at calligraphy, I'm also skilled in the ancient ounce of flower arranging, origami. This is exactly what a shrine maiden would do, by the way.
Really?
Origami, mochi pounding, and I also play the koto. That's a fucking hard-ass instrument. It's like the banjo, but like 10 times harder. Basically like very rich, traditional Japanese, like girls would like learn all this hard shit. It sucks.
Yeah. My favorite part about being rich is that I still have to work on stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Wow, I wish I was rich and didn't have to do anything.
I'm just saying, if I was rich, I would not be learning how to play the koto. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to like crankety 90s and hop off the battle bus with any of these characters.
No, at the end, you know, at the end of this game, it's gonna cut to Fortnite, right?
Yeah. Dude, when are they gonna add Neko?
Why do you think there's not a...
No!
What, do you forgive Suki for that?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't know.
Well, you said no.
Well, yeah, because I think it would be funny if we said no, but...
It would be funny. And I don't really think it mattered. I don't think this
I don't think it matters, but like also...
Suki will remember that.
No!
Fuck! Really? But why? I poured my heart and soul into that letter, you know? I stayed up until 4 in the morning to perfect that.
You know, it was like 2:30 when we caught you, but...
Oh, I see. A small smirk.
Well, I know what'll cheer you up. Let's go look at my hedge.
I knew coming to this place was a good idea. It's like my own personal Shangri-La. Or maybe... Shangri-La. So cringe.
Boo! Get off the stage!
I think this all sounds like a pain. You should have left me alone in my room. That's what you say, but you still came down here when I invited you. Well, I just didn't want to miss out on the porn, the popcorn. Fuck. The success of any movie watching experience is dependent on the snacks you bring. Food can make or break any movie. Like, I can watch my least favorite movie flushed away, but if I had, like, snacks, you know, it would be much better than if I didn't. You know?
I like Flushed Away.
I'm sure the directors would be crying if they heard you say that. Like, I'm sure the flushed away directors were very, you know... I don't care, I don't owe them anything. Most movies are awful anyway. The plots are recycled and overused, the characters are flimsy and unrealistic, and everything gets wrapped up too neatly at the end. Oh, just like a visual novel.
Says the visual novel developer.
Maybe not with that attitude. You might not be the best person to write our visual novel after all. I don't want it to end in death and despair. Tell Suki you won't let bad things happen to her cute characters. Tell Suki that's how life is, sweetie. That sounds...
I like the last one because it has a happy face emoticon.
All lives end in death. The despair is optional, but it often goes hand in hand with death.
You know, Nekohime, you're really ruining this fucking movie night. What the fuck is your deal?
This is like the thing where it's like, what if she has an ulterior motive for being
Oh
nice?
yeah, I'm sure Sakura Gamer is gonna take a huge plot twist.
Well, I mean, she was caught like messing around with Suki. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, huge plot twist.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a hedge in this game at some point.
It wasn't. I reach into the bowls of popcorn on the floor and take a handful. I crunch on the pop kernels. I don't care about my poor table manners because you're on the couch. Duh. Dude, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm just so funny. Anyway, let's watch that movie. What movie is it? It's a live-action adaptation of Flushed Away. Oh, I've been reading some of the Sakura visual novels. Aren't they great? Aren't the Sakura visual novels just
available
so
now for
fantastic?
$10.99.
Yeah. I pick up another handful of surgery popcorn and cram it into my mouth. Oh, it's sugary.
Well, you can give it a rating. How many Flushed Aways out of 10?
Well, Flushed Away is already a -10, so...
So the more Flushed Aways you give it, the lower the score.
Yeah.
it's like a 0 to 10. Flushed Aways is the highest score. You know, there's a Flushed Away PS2 game. We can play it.
We're not playing Flushed Away on the PS2. Poor uneducated Clover, you heathen. Clover frowns.
Did I say something wrong?
Yes, but you weren't to know. I push my glasses up to the bridge of my nose. I'm the smarter one with the glasses. Rating movies on a numerical scale has fundamental flaws. Mere numbers are too mechanical a method to properly express your thoughts and feelings, and they lose a lot of nuance you would get from an in-depth review written with words. I would know because I always write 84-page essays on Yelp. Humans being not like machines, so we attach arbitrary values to things that should be impersonal, like numbers. As such, we are unable to understand one another and miscommunication on our true intentions. So I actually like a lot of Rick and Morty.
Like, if you had to give it a number rating, what would it be?
0 out of 10 Flushed Aways. Best movie I've ever seen. You really weren't listening, were you?
Okay, but no, I wasn't.
At least you're honest about it. Not that that makes it any better.
Jesus Christ!
You think that's adorable? How cute. I find the despair of humans to be adorable. Because this was about shrine girls, she's like pissed. because she had to do all this shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Shrine maiden and stuff. Wow, imagine like having plot points in a visual novel about girls with big boobs. God.
I know we've done this joke a million times, but the English teacher comes in this scene and it's like, well, when they're watching Sakura Shine Girls, that really explains the turmoil that Sakura had to go through as a child, growing up with such a prestigious. Oh yeah, I forgot that you were a shrine maiden, whatever.
Whatever, random generic plot
Yeah,
line. Let's get to the hedge. This better be like a great hedge, you know, like...
I'm so hyped for the hedge.
My grandmother wasn't very happy about my decision, but...
Who cares what we think? We're game developers now. We don't have to have integrity anymore.
That's strangely mature coming from you.
Look, there isn't strange anything about it. I pay my taxes, okay?
I'm a responsible working adult. When's the last time you worked?
I did not enjoy your company. Well, let me throw that right back at you. You're making a visual novel now instead of working. Oh,
And you're not?
because it's the summer holiday. I deserve a break.
The only break I had was when 2 girls forced me to learn code and make a visual novel. But you get to have a break every year when all you do is babysit kids.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
well, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say?
I like how I'm just roasting the fuck out of you and you just can't say anything.
It's literally my job. I can work right now, I guess. So
Hey, don't you have homework assignments to go over?
No! Silly, I give my students as little homework assignments as possible. My kids love me for it.
Oh my god. Don't act like you're doing it for their sake. You're just too lazy to grade it.
I'm also teach first grade. There's very few little, well, it works out in the end. Everybody's happy.
Are their parents happy?
I do not care.
You're right, Clover. Life really is too short.
It really will be too short if I get lynched.
What the fuck?
You know, she was talking about dying in despair or whatever
From
earlier.
now on, I'm going to decide what I want to do. I won't try to bow down to my grandma's will anymore. Now, I will try to take over the world and become Magma Lord.
I've always wanted to build machines that I can use to take over the tri-state area.
I'm not Tutsuko. I reinvent myself. I'm Suki. I will only be referred to it from my gamer tag from now on.
Alright, I appreciate the message, but that is really, really cringe.
Says the one who also likes to be referred as Clover.
I get it. I'm no better, but damn, that's not a great moral to take.
At least I don't wear a controller on my breasts, okay? You know, I've got standards. I only wear cat girl, head things, okay?
Yeah, with your PewDiePie heads.
Oh, by the way, is that XD pin bothering you?
Oh, wow. You hate fun, I guess. XD. I can't stand you sometimes.
Messing with Clover is the best thing ever.
Only Link can defeat Ganon. We're gonna go to the hedge! It's the day! We're going to the hedge! Let's go! Hedge time! I mean, if this game was really about gamers, it would just be dudes, really fat dudes in their basement with neck beards, so...
No, this is what gamers want, not what gamers are.
Oh!
How many stereotypical gamers would be...
So when you buy Sakura Space, it's only meant to be played by astronauts.
Did you know that Patrick is a starfish?
You mean Patrick from SpongeBob? Or a different starfish named Patrick?
Yeah, another guy. Imagine buying a starfish and then just naming him Patrick.
That's kind of... I mean, it's not that out of question.
Buying a starfish?
Yeah,
Can you even buy starfish?
probably.
Here we go. Can I buy a real starfish? No way.
You can?
Actually can. $29.
Oh, that's not bad. How many starfish you want to get?
Since I've never lived in a shrine before, I'm not entirely sure how to portray it. I did some research online, but I don't know how accurate it is. We are not talking to Suki. I reread the introductory scene again. Is it too dry? Why are my sentences snappy enough? What if there isn't too much... What if there's too much internal monologue?
Blah, blah, blah.
Whole world. Maybe I should ask Suki for advice. She seems more knowledgeable about this stuff than me. She has lived in a shrine before.
Let's go ask her about it outside, where there
Arise
might
from
be a hedge.
Clover pokes her head out of the door frame, her ponytail. Wait, whose door frame did she poke out of? It's making my heart pound. I'd rather see Oh, dude, what is this, like, Sigma male?
Well,
like,
that's Sigma
option?
male grind set options? No, the Sigma male grind set option would be like, I'd rather see a stack of cash.
For some reason, looking at her is making my heart feel kind of funny. Like I want to kill people and make them die in despair. I don't know why. She really does not wear clothes. Just like unlike me, who like wears clothes in the shower. But you know. In fact, I've even seen her without clothes on. You know, naked. Wait, naked means tied.
Guys, are you having an internal monologue about me? Because it's really creepy and...
I guess it's because I didn't
Weird.
expect those panties, while childish, do look kind of cute, especially the ribbon, you know. Pale. Why are you analyzing this?
Yeah, much better writing than Dog Island. Oh, hey, Nakahime, I know I have a sexy body, but you don't have to stare. It's kind of creepy.
That's pretty savage. If I was a Sigma male, I would say
Sigma man.
that. If I was like, yeah, I know I'm really hot, but like, you don't have to
You don't have
stare
to
at me
stare.
like,
Oh.
God.
Takes off shirt.
Yeah, like those, that guy from the Twilight series that always has his shirt off. You must know I was actually in the middle of important
Yeah, you
business.
doing important business. Yeah, imagine that.
I like how she doesn't have clothes on, but she still has her XD pin. Like, the XD pin stays on.
Yeah, I go to sleep with my XD pin on.
She probably does. I mean, she doesn't change clothes when she's asleep, so. Yes, well, that's what I was hoping.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! But I thought you, like, hated visual novels. You know, like, wasn't that your whole character thing now?
No, my character thing is that I have glasses and I meow every so often.
Now let's go! We gotta go adventure! Into the great unknown where there might be hedges.
The Great Hedge. White.
There it is! We made it! Let's go! Time! Time! Speedrun time! Let's go!